Hi friends, osteoarthritis patients, can they do exercise? Many of us would be having this doubt. In fact, for osteoarthritis, exercises are truly beneficial. These exercises need to be of a specific type. That is, these exercises should not further increase the load on the affected joint, but give movement and improve the flexibility of the joints. These kind of exercises, when done regularly, they will gradually improve the strength of the joint and also reduce the pain. But normally, what people do is, in the initial stages of osteoarthritis, because the pain would not be there again and again, it would come only once in a while. That too, if they are climbing a stairs or sitting down and getting up or walking for a very long time, only during those times the pain would come. And while taking a painkiller, the pain would subside completely. So people would think that I am fine. It is only the initial stage. So there is no need for me to do exercises, and they avoid exercises. This is where we are missing the important point. The earlier we start doing exercises, the greater the benefit, and we can also gradually reduce our dependence on painkillers. Before telling what kind of exercises we can do, let me first tell how these exercises benefit the knee joint. Only when we understand the benefit, we will have the intention to do these exercises regularly. See, normally our knee joint, it is a place where two bones are meeting. These bones do not directly meet themselves. At the edge of both the bones, there is a soft tissue called cartilage. This cartilage actually prevents the bone from getting damaged. For example, just imagine a chair with four legs. For each leg at the base, we keep a rubber bush. The function of the rubber bush is to prevent the damage to the legs of the chair. Just like that, as long as the cartilage are healthy, they prevent the bones from getting damaged. These cartilage do not have direct blood supply. Normally, every part of our body would receive the nutrients they need through the blood supply. But because this cartilage does not have a direct blood supply, it gets nutrients through another specific method called diffusion. That is, through the difference in the positive and negative pressure, the nutrients will enter in and move out of the cartilage. For example, if you take a sponge and soak it in water, what happens? It absorbs the water, and when we apply pressure on the sponge, again the water will start moving out of the sponge. Once the pressure is released, again the water will move into the sponge. Just like this, in our knee joint also, in the cartilages, when we are giving the movements while walking or while climbing stairs or while doing exercises during the flexion and extension of the joints, due to the variation in the pressure, the nutrients will enter in and out of the cartilage. So hence, movements are very essential for cartilage to get the proper nutrition. These movements should be in an appropriate manner. Too much of excess strenuous movement also will damage the joint. At the same time, very minimal movement or complete rest also can damage the joint. So this movement should be in a proper manner. Now let us see what are the exercises that can be done. First exercise, you need to lie down like this and first fold your right leg, and then again slowly extend it. Next, fold your left leg and again slowly extend it. This can be done for 5 times. Second exercise, just lie down like this and raise your right leg first up to a degree of 45 degrees. Then hold it for 5 seconds and slowly bring it down. Next, raise your left leg similarly up to 45 degrees and then hold it for 5 seconds and then bring it down. This again can be done for 5 times. Third exercise, sit comfortably in a chair like this and then extend your right leg in a straight manner. Hold it for 5 seconds and then fold it back. Next, your left leg similarly extend it for 5 seconds and then fold it back. This again can be done for 5 times. Fourth exercise, same, sit in a chair like this and raise your thigh and knee like this for up and hold it for 5 seconds. Again bring it down. Next, raise your left leg like this and hold it for 5 seconds and then bring it down. These kind of exercises can be done by patients in the initial stages of osteoarthritis, that is first stage, second stage and third stage also. For people who are suffering from knee joint pain all through the time, there is continuous pain all through the day, those patients need to avoid this particular exercise. Those patients kindly consult a doctor and then follow the specific exercises as per the doctor's advice. But for people who have pain once in a while, it's coming and going, not always constant, that is the initial stages, first, second and third stages of osteoarthritis patients can do these exercises regularly, morning and evening. Like we said before, the earlier we start doing exercises, the greater the benefit and lesser the dependency on painkillers. Please remember, these painkillers or the painkiller medications are only a temporary relief. They alone do not form the complete treatment. The benefits of painkillers and their side effects, and instead of painkillers, how can we use Ayurveda and our food habits effectively to manage arthritis. These issues we will see in the next video. Thank you.